The Blue Water Chamber of Commerce. We're super happy to be here on this grand opening and ribbon cutting ceremony for the Port Huron Teen Health Center. It's in partnership with Community First Health Centers and Port Huron Area Schools, so we're very grateful for that partnership. We're proud to have you as members, and we value this community resource that you're providing. We have a great list of speakers, so I am not going to speak very long today, and I'm going to get right on with it. First, we have Laura Huffman, the Chief Executive Officer of Community First Health Centers. Laura?
Thank you, and thank you all for being here today. On behalf of our board, our leadership team, providers, staff, I truly want to thank you as we celebrate the grand opening of the Community First Health Centers, Port Huron Teen Health Center. Before we get started, I want to thank the Blue Water Chamber for being here today. We appreciate your support and we appreciate all that you do for our community. I'd like to also welcome our elected officials, community leaders, school representatives, providers, board members, staff, and everyone for joining us. For more than 50 years, Community First Health Centers has been providing care to all those in our community regardless of their ability to pay. Today, we proudly serve nearly 12,000 individuals across St. Clair and northern Macomb County, provide primary dental care, medical care, behavioral health, WIC services, a variety of enabling services with a wonderful team. Today's celebration is about much more than opening another healthcare clinic. It's about making sure children and families have access to care when and where they need it most. Earlier this year, we were approached by Port Huron Area School District and MDHHS about continuing services here at the Teen Health Center. After many conversations, we were honored to be selected as the district's partner. Since then, we've worked very closely with Superintendent Theo Pervulis and Port Huron Area High School Principal Mike Palmer and many others to ensure a seamless transition for students and families. Taking on this clinic was not a decision we made lightly. Like many community health centers, we have a relatively small administrative team and we had to carefully evaluate our capacity. During one of our evaluations, we had a meeting that really defined our path forward. During that meeting, Mike Palmer talked about the students the clinic serves, students whose families face barriers to accessing health care and children who might otherwise not have access to quality health care when they need it most. These were more than just students of the district or Port Huron High School. They were, and I quote, my kids. In that moment, it was very clear that this clinic wasn't just convenient, it was essential. When we shared that conversation with our board of directors, their response was immediate, it was simple, and it was profound. They said, this is exactly why we are here. This is why we exist. And they were absolutely right. This clinic reflects our mission and our belief that every person deserves access to quality health care. And I want to sincerely thank our board of directors for believing in and supporting this project. I also want to take a moment to sincerely thank Theo and Mike for their leadership, partnership, and unwavering commitment to the students and families of this community. It has truly been a pleasure working alongside both of you, and the district, and more importantly, its students and families are incredibly fortunate to have you both as leaders. Beginning Monday, July 27th, this clinic will be open, and we will be providing comprehensive primary care for children ages 5 to 21, including preventative sick visits, preventative care, physicals, immunizations, labs, and behavioral health counseling. A project like this doesn't happen because of one person, it happens because of a team. And we have an incredible team. And I want to take a moment to recognize our operations implementation team for their dedication and countless hours of hard work, unwavering commitment to our mission. All of that made today possible. As I call your name, if you want to just wave your hand in the air. Anna, Judy, Candace Lovechuck, Carol Nish, Keith Adkins, John Dash, Katie King, Kendra Croft, Kim Krause, Lisa Martangelo, Lori Shoemaker, Michael Fernholm, Sherry Hanley, Tom Trakowski, Tina Hanley, Juanita Asaf, and Wendy Turner. Yes.
Yes.
And that thanks is on behalf of our board and our entire organization. I'm grateful for each of you, and we could not be more proud to serve alongside this extraordinary team. I would also like to recognize, and maybe give a little hand wave, Sandy Menken, Gary Taylor, and Candace Ezekiel.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your support through the transition and for choosing to continue to care for students and families in this community. We are so lucky to have you as part of the Community First Health Centers team, and we're absolutely honored to have you. To everyone here today, thank you for your partnership and support and the belief of the importance of accessible healthcare. Today we're opening more than a healthcare clinic. We're investing in healthier students, healthier families, and together we are building a healthier community. Thank you again. I'm now more than happy to give this mic over to you.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Laura. I'm here representing the over 7,000 students of Port Huron schools, and I'm very grateful and happy to be here. And I echo everything Laura just said. I do have a couple of thank yous and just want to share one thing quickly. First of all, I want to thank our Port Huron Schools Board of Education. Two of them are here, Tim McCullough and Matt Ruiz. When politics started getting in the way, the board was very clear, unanimous, and 7 strong. They drew a line in the sand and said, keep that place open. They gave us our marching orders. It was a really strong statement, and we knew what was right for kids, and they always put kids first. I'm really grateful for our 7 board members. Thank you. The second person and team I want to thank is Community First. When I first met Laura, we've gone through a lot over the last little while. She's an amazing leader, and I'm going to tell you right now, we're not here today if it's not for her and her team. They saw there was 1 million barriers. I mean it. I've gone through probably a fraction of what you had to go through. And they moved barriers, they got over mountains, they pushed it out of the way. Laura really does not take no for an answer. She didn't even let this little thing like having a baby get in the way. Like she just there was nothing that got in her way, and I really, really appreciate that, Laura. Our kids are very grateful for what you did, so thank you very much. And third, the staff that stayed with us throughout all this, they're now members of Community First, keeping kids first. We appreciate you and thank you so much. And give them another round of applause, please. Really quickly, I just want to share, throughout this whole process, I've had the opportunity to speak to, we knew the impact on kids, like what Laura shared, what Mike said. We know the impact on kids. I had the opportunity to talk to adults, a lot of adults. You would be surprised. 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago, the impact this building and this team had on adults in this community. It's amazing, the stories I could share with you of the things that happened here that helped people, saved people, and kept our community going. This resource is too important to close, and I'm looking forward to the next 40 years of keeping it going. Thank you very much. And I'd like to turn it over to Mike Calder.
I appreciate it, Theo. Thank you so much. I think what gets lost in this a lot of times is there were moments in this past year where there was a real fear of this place really closing down. And we're here now today and we're celebrating, and it feels so good to be here at this moment. But during that time, you could look at it and there were times we said, man, is it going to be open? Will we be able to have this? And when you're working at Port Huron High every day and you're working with kids that need this, that truly need this support, whether it's for physical health, mental health support, we all know that good health and learning goes hand in hand. You really can't have one without the other. So in thinking that this community really invested in this place back in 1986, we thought this place was so important that we put it together and we held it on the campus of Port Huron High. When we got together to talk about this, there was no way that was going to be something that was going to our group was going to let go of. We knew how important it was because the need hasn't changed. It's only gotten greater. And the barrier-free, judgment-free, safe zone, what they can provide our students is just amazing, and that it's provided for all of our community, not just the students at Port Huron High. I obviously want to echo the appreciation for the staff that held through during this time was amazing. You went through more than any of us will ever know, and it truly does, we know this and appreciate you. And obviously our Board of Education, Community First. I also want to recognize Superintendent Karhulis. He made a decision, he made the leadership decision that this was something that was going to be important, that we were going to work towards and keep. And I just want to make sure just to recognize him and appreciate and thank him for that as well.
Thanks.
So thank you, Community First. Thank you to our Board of Education, and certainly thank you to Superintendent Karhulis. Also want to recognize one of our student representatives as part of our team for the Teen Health Center. Taz Ray Smith is with us today. So she's here, so let's recognize Taz. And then I will turn the microphone over for our final speech today before Taz gets the honors.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. I am Lisa Beaton. I'm the County Commissioner representing this district, and it is such a pleasure to be here today to celebrate the opening or the grand opening of the Teen Health Center. The ribbon that we cut today represents much more than this new facility or the new operations of it. It represents a commitment to health and well-being and a future for young people in our community. Our teens face challenges that previous generations never had to, and access to quality health care, mental health support, trusted information, and caring professionals can make an enormous difference in their lives. This center will be a place where young people can find help, hope, and encouragement in a safe and welcoming environment. I want to thank everyone who helped make this day possible, especially Laura Huffman and Theo Krafulis, obviously your teams, and also to the healthcare providers, the educators, community leaders, staff, and supporters who shared the vision and worked together to make sure that this happened. So thank you. As a county commissioner, I'm proud to support the investments and strengths of our families and create opportunities for our youth to thrive. When we support our young people, we are investing in the future of our entire community. Congratulations to everyone involved in this achievement. I look forward to seeing the continued positive impact this center will have for years to come.
Okay, great, thank you. And before we get to the moment that we've all been waiting for, we're going to just acknowledge, I just want to say that the Chamber can't do these ribbon cuttings and these grand openings without our state and local representatives and leaders and partners, and we have 3 of them right here, right now. So I want to give the microphone for a couple minutes to each one of them, but first up we have John Novak from Congresswoman Lisa McClain's office here to represent.
Thank you, Christy.
You're welcome.
First off, congratulations.
I'll have
The
you go
Congresswoman
next
thanks
here.
all of you for your commitment to the community and bettering our teens in the area as well. So on her behalf, I have a certificate of congressional recognition to give you.
Thank you. Next up, we have the one and only Mayor Anita Ashford, right here.
The one and only.
The one and only.
Okay. First of all, I know protocol has already been set, but I'd like to again ditto all the congratulations and thanks that you all pulled together. It's not one of us or one department. It's going to take all of us to continue to build on the city of Port Huron. And what we can do for our kids, I mean, it's just awesome. We were talking, Principal back there, about this is real time for the kids. And what better time than now? It's never too late to turn teen health, you know, when we're dealing with so much out there. And we have it here right on our campus to make that difference. That's power. That's powerful. And lastly, I'd like to give a shout out to John Carson. Can you raise your hand? Someone always there setting the stage for the future. And let's give John a round of applause. He's seeing it come to life. So we don't ever want to forget where he came from in the way of people putting their hearts in something to make it better for tomorrow. And that's what all of you represent here. So if you have any opportunity, we're doing this to continue. And Theo, I mean, you're just everything over there at the school district. And thanks to First here, young lady, what you've done and came together to help make Port Huron a better place for people that we can try to get here and live here and continue to make our city the best and greatest. So with that, I'd like to read this to you. It's a certificate of appreciation. It says, whereas Thursday, July the 23rd, 2026, marks the grand opening celebration of the Community First Health Center, Port Huron Teen Health Center, located at 2215 Court Street on the campus of Port Huron High School. And I'm going to drop down to the third one, because we're out here and it's hot. Whereas Community First Health Centers continue to strengthen the Community Advisory Council that encourages participation from parents, student educators, and community members. And now, therefore, I, Anita R. Ashford, by the authority vested in me as the mayor of the city of Port Huron, and on behalf of council members Archibald, Horenza, Lamb, Mosrak, Payton, Pemberton, do hereby issue this certificate of appreciation to Community First Health Center, Port Huron Teen Health Center on the occasion of their grand opening with a sincere and very heartfelt sincere congratulations and best wishes for continued success, in witness whereof I do set my hand and cause the corporate seal of the city of Port Huron to be affixed this 23rd day of July 2026. Thank you and God bless you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mayor. And next up, we have our partners from DoubleTree, Stacy Turner here.
Thank you. On behalf of the DoubleTree Port Huron, we'd like to congratulate you on this beautiful new facility. We know that it's going to make such an impact on the local teens, and we love what you're doing for them, and also an impact will make on the families and other students. And so I'm proud to present you with this gift certificate on behalf of the DoubleTree.
Thank you. And last, we do have a certificate of recognition as well from the Chamber. So I won't read anything more since I know we are all ready for Taz to open up those scissors. And on the count, we'll count down from 3, okay? So everybody join me. 3,
Hold that thing tight.
2, 1. Congratulations. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Oh, and there are tours, so please stick around, go on in, and get a tour of the new health center.